I've always been one to try new things, especially when it comes to extreme sports. So when my buddy suggested we go skydiving, I was all for it. I had never jumped out of a plane before, but I was confident I could handle it. We arrived at the airfield early in the morning and went through the safety briefing. The instructor showed us how to properly use the equipment and what to do in case of an emergency. I felt ready to take on the challenge. As we climbed to 10,000 feet in the sky, I couldn't help but feel a bit nervous. But as soon as the door opened and the wind rushed in, I knew I was in for an incredible experience. I jumped out of the plane and felt the rush of wind against my face. I was flying through the air, free as a bird. But as I reached for my ripcord to deploy my parachute, I realized that something was wrong. My hand hit something hard, and I immediately felt a sharp pain shoot up my arm. I looked down and saw that my hand was tangled in my backpack straps. I had accidentally deployed my reserve parachute instead of my main one, and it was pulling me in a completely different direction. I tried to untangle myself, but my efforts only made things worse. My body was spinning out of control, and I couldn't stop it. I was flailing around like a rag doll, and I'm sure I looked like a complete idiot to anyone watching from the ground. As I descended towards the earth, I couldn't help but laugh at the ridiculousness of the situation. Here I was trying to be all cool and adventurous, and instead I ended up looking like a complete fool. When I finally landed, my friends were waiting for me with concerned looks on their faces. I couldn't stop laughing as I recounted the story to them. They were relieved that I wasn't hurt, but they couldn't help but poke fun at me for the hilarious injury I had sustained. In the end, I learned a valuable lesson. Always double check your equipment before attempting an extreme sport. But even though my skydiving experience didn't go as planned, it's a memory that I'll cherish forever. And who knows, maybe one day I'll even attempt it again, but next time, I'll be sure to check my ripcord before jumping out of the plane.